Welcome to our exploration of sponges, the simplest animals on Earth. These remarkable creatures represent the most basic form of animal life in our oceans. Despite their simplicity, sponges have survived for over 500 million years, making them one of the oldest animal groups on the planet. They may look like plants or even household cleaning tools, but sponges are true animals with unique characteristics that set them apart from all other life forms. Sponges are aquatic animals that lack the complex body structures we typically associate with animals. Unlike most creatures, they have no tissues, no organs, and no body symmetry. They belong to the phylum Porifera, a scientific classification that groups all sponge species together. What makes sponges truly unique is their simplicity. They don't have a nervous system, digestive system, or circulatory system. Instead, they rely on water flow and specialized cells to survive. The word porifera comes from Latin and tells us exactly what makes sponges special. It combines two Latin words, porus, meaning pore, and fere, meaning to bear or carry. Put together, porifera literally means pore bearer. This name is perfect because sponges are covered with thousands of tiny pores all over their bodies. These pores are not just decorative, they are essential for the sponge's survival, allowing water to flow through their bodies continuously. A sponge's body is built around a simple water filtration system. Pores are the tiny openings scattered across the sponge's surface where water enters. Inside, canals form a network of passages that carry water throughout the body. These canals lead to chambers, which are hollow spaces lined with specialized cells. Finally, at the top of the sponge is the osculum, a large opening where water exits after being filtered. This entire structure works together like a living water pump. Sponges are filter feeders, meaning they strain food particles from the water around them. The process happens in 3 simple steps. First, water enters through the tiny pores covering the sponge's body. Second, as water flows through the internal chambers, specialized cells capture microscopic food particles like bacteria, algae, and organic matter. Third, the filtered water exits through the osculum at the top. A single sponge can filter thousands of liters of water each day, making them incredibly efficient cleaners of the ocean. Even though sponges lack tissues and organs, they do have specialized cells that perform specific jobs. Choanocytes are collar cells with whip-like flagella that create water currents and trap food particles. Porocytes are tubular cells that form the pores allowing water to enter. Pinacocytes are flat cells that cover the outer surface, acting like a protective skin. Amoebocytes are mobile cells that move throughout the sponge, transporting nutrients and helping with reproduction and repair. Each cell type works independently, but contributes to the sponge's survival. To maintain their shape, sponges have an internal skeleton made from 2 main materials. Spongin is a flexible protein fiber that forms a soft, elastic framework. This is what gives bath sponges their squishy texture. Spicules are tiny needle-like structures made of either silica, similar to glass, or calcium carbonate, like chalk. These spicules provide rigidity and help protect the sponge from predators. Different sponge species have different combinations of spongin and spicules, resulting in a wide variety of textures and shapes. Sponges can reproduce in 2 different ways. Asexual reproduction happens through budding, where a small piece breaks off and grows into a new sponge, or through fragmentation, where a broken piece regenerates into a complete organism. This creates genetic clones of the parent. Sexual reproduction involves releasing sperm cells into the water, which are captured by other sponges. Fertilization produces larvae that swim briefly before settling down and growing into new sponges. Many sponges can use both methods depending on environmental conditions. Sponges play vital roles in marine ecosystems. Through water filtration, they remove bacteria, particles, and excess nutrients from ocean water, acting as natural purifiers. They provide habitat by creating shelter and hiding places for small fish, shrimp, and other marine organisms. Some species serve as a food source for sea turtles, certain fish, and other predators. Sponges also engage in symbiosis, hosting beneficial bacteria and photosynthetic algae within their tissues. These partnerships help both the sponge and its microscopic partners survive. Let's recap what makes sponges so remarkable. They are the simplest animals on Earth, lacking tissues, organs, and even basic body symmetry. Sponges filter enormous amounts of water through their pores and internal canals, extracting food particles as water passes through. Their specialized cells work together without forming true tissues, representing a unique level of biological organization. Finally, sponges are essential for marine ecosystem health, filtering water, providing habitat, and supporting biodiversity. These ancient creatures remind us that simplicity can be incredibly successful in nature.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.